Hello everybody. So in today's video, this video is gonna be a fun video because I bought a new PC. Yes. I bought a new PC, and it's not new, but like you know, you get the idea. It's an Acer Aspire pre-built, and I'm gonna be putting that system in this Thermaltake Tsunami Dream, this beast. And this is going to be used as my secondary PC. So without further ado, let's begin the teardown. So you know guys, safety first. We don't know where the hell this thing came from, so gloves. So I picked up this Acer Aspire for like 20 bucks. I'm not joking, and it works. So here's a brief look at the system before we begin. It's an Acer Aspire M3 3300. Power button. I'm kind of digging the case though, guys. You see it's got window. It does not have a hard drive in it. It's missing a hard drive. No big deal though. So as far as front I/O goes, we have these basic ports over here. Go focus, please. Please focus. There we go. And then we have our 4 USB 2 ports and a microphone headphone jack. Very basic port. Guys, let's just tear this thing down. Disinfect it real quick, and we're gonna. All right. In today's video, you can see that I have two PCs. This is just a case, it has no components in it, and this is a PC that I bought on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, so this is the Acer Aspire M3300, I don't know if that's how you say it. It's got an Athlon inside of it, it's got Windows, it did have Windows 7. It has integrated graphics, obviously, and it's got, for graphics, it has Radeon graphics. So what we're going to be essentially doing today is we're going to be basically doing a case swap, so we're going to take everything out of this case and put it into this case, and that way it'll be used as my secondary PC. So this is a complete system. As you can see, very basic. It was a pre-built, obviously. If you look here, I just noticed, you can see some of the specs, ATI Radeon graphics, obviously. 8 gigs of RAM. I think the RAM has been upgraded. AMD Athlon 620 quad-core processor with Windows 7. It does not have Windows 7 on it anymore. Over here is this is the rear I/O. You got our power supply that hopefully does not set on fire. We have your rear I/O. So this is your motherboard. PS2 port, HDMI, VGA, a couple USB ports, Ethernet, and your audio ports. Over here, you can see some extra ports over here. USB 2 ports, and I don't know what that is. Some general network ports, all that crap. You can see it originally shipped to Windows 7 Home Premium Edition, which is pretty dang cool. I'm gonna stop talking. Let's tear this thing down and let's see what's inside of it. So let's do this. This is the front, by the way. I kind of like the power button. Pretty cool. So let's gotta take the side panel off. Typical PC fashion. 2 screws. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see what's inside. Okay. I can deal with that. So typical pre-built fashion, we have our cooler with our memory. Thankfully, it's got a dual channel RAM, which is amazing. I don't know how much RAM this is, but that's a spare little port. That's the port area over there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, we have our cooler power supply that did not set on fire yet. We have our big, looks like, that's not 120 mil. That's like 80 mil fan back there. Pretty basic pre-built, guys. As far as cable management goes, they did not do well at all. This looks like a micro ATX motherboard, so we should be able to put this in that case. Hopefully, I'm praying, guys. So yeah, without further ado, let's disassemble this bad boy. Alright guys, so I pretty much unplugged everything out of this guy. So what's the next step? Well, it's basically unscrew everything. As far as stuff I'm going to be reusing here, I'm probably going to be reusing this fan right here. Obviously the motherboard and all that, the CPU, the memory. Where's the memory? The memory's over there. I'm also going to be reusing the DVD drive along with the power supply. Yeah, so let's undo that power supply. I have the screws right. Alright guys, so all we have left to do is the fan. Now, as far as that fan goes, it looks like an 80 mil fan. We shouldn't have a problem with it. But hopefully it'll fit in this case. I don't know if it will, that's the thing. Fan, guys. Yeah, I can tell. I don't know if this will fit, but oh, okay. We're gonna have to clean that fan, but for now, let me get this guy out of here. Alright, so this is our big boy case, the Thermaltake Tsunami Dream. I love this case, guys. You don't know how much I love it. This case honestly means a lot to me, and I'm finally gonna be building this guy in. Now let's see, moment of truth at least. Let's see if this can all work. Alright guys, so let's see if this will work. We'll get this motherboard. I don't know guys, what do you guys think? Please work. I'm just praying to God. Let's see if this works. Moment of truth. Oh my God, I gotta get these typical ports out here, these wires out of here. Gotta get this out of here too. Drive bays. Oh, that's stuff. That's stuff. Alright. So now that we have everything out of the way, 1 second. Let's bring that cable there. Yeah. Alright, let's see what happens. So it looks like it fits. Yeah, guys. It works. So it fits in. Positive notes. All right. So we're gonna take this board out now, and what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be putting the I/O shield in. Yeah, if you can have that. Oh, here it is. This is our I/O shield. I'll put this guy in. I'm pretty sure it goes this way, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so our I/O shield is in. So this is a typical MATX motherboard, typical Acer fashion, which is I haven't held a motherboard in ages, so this is pretty darn interesting. You can see it's a basic pre-built motherboard. You got your SATA ports over here. You got your front panel, graphics card slot, or other PCIe. Readers, you got your CPU, cooler. Oh my God, I'm losing guys today. Okay, let me put in the power supply in first and foremost, because that's the most important aspect of this build. One of them. So this goes in this way. These are one of the older power supply units. Oh guys, don't tell me this will fit. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Come on. Do this way. Go this way. Oh, I gotta do this way. I forgot that one. Alright, you're good. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Alright. Chill. I got it, guys. No big deal. So this, oh shit, you can't see anything now. So this is our power supply. It fits. I think, yeah, it fits. Alright, good. So this is definitely gonna work now. We've seen that it's capable of putting pre-built things in it. Now let's see if this whole thing boots up. Alright guys, so update, I took the cooler off, and looking at our CPU, we have the AMD Athlon. Alright, update, so it's probably been like a good 3 days since I last saw you guys. 3 days later, we have the PC case swap. So, I spent all of last night cable managing. It's hard to do cable management in these cases because they're old and cable management wasn't really a big deal back then. Anyways, guys, here's the case. That's the PC. I'll take the side panel off so you can get a better view at it. There we go. Up there. So yeah, here's what it looks like. You can see you got your motherboard, your cooler, your power supply, everything. Luckily, everything actually fit in the case. The board that came with the pre-built is just a standard MATX motherboard, thankfully, because most pre-builds today have a proprietary motherboard, so I'm kind of lucky there. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this in the beginning of the video, but I probably said, I have to look back in editing, but this PC said in the ad that it has integrated graphics, and I tried plugging in an HDMI cable into the motherboard and no signal, which is because the seller told me that this processor this thing came with has integrated graphics on it. However, it doesn't. It's the AMD Athlon X4 640, and it does not have integrated graphics. So I'm gonna have to buy a separate graphics card for that. But for now, the system is good. It works. I'll just prove to you. Plug it in. There's a little fan to work. The original Thermaltake fan to work, and I also got the front LEDs to work. So let me put the side panel on, and I'll catch you guys in a sec. Alright, so let's boot this guy up, and then we'll go over cable management afterwards. I even got the DVD drive in, and it works. So as you can see, this fan works. This is an exhaust fan. And so we're gonna have to do some tuning with the fans because this is an exhaust fan, and that is also an exhaust fan, which is not good because the PC's not getting any ventilation. I'll have to flip that fan over eventually. I'm not going to use this thing because it has no GPU. Now let's talk cable management. Let me just take the side panel off again. By the way, the DVD drive works. It's in mint condition for a DVD drive. That's like 10, 12 years old. Alright, I'll turn this thing off. I'll unplug it. Alright, so let's talk cable management because here's what it's looking like. All I did was I basically shoved all the miscellaneous cables in the 5 1/4 inch drive bay. You know, back then, this case came out in 2007, I believe. So it's 14 years old. And yeah, cable management wasn't really a big deal back in the day. So cases didn't really have like actual grommets or spaces for cable management, because so at the back of this case here, there's nothing. There's like no space. There's like an inch of space, not even. So that because look, there's this aluminum barrier. That's it. That's it. There's nothing behind there. That's literally it. There's like nothing. If you guys don't know already, this case is literally that case, but this one's in black. So fun fact, I guess. So when you have these older cases, people just tend to just shove the cables in the 5 1/4 inch drive bays. That's pretty much what I did. yeah, it's not the greatest cable management, but it'll do. It'll do. It'll do. So, like I said before, I was able to get these 2 blue LEDs to work because this case, when you turn on the computer, front of this case and that case too, this case has 2 blue LEDs. See that? And they're supposed to like light up like on the actual door to look cool. These are supposed to be brighter than this. Like you're actually supposed to be seeing the exposed LED lighting. But I guess over time the bulbs kind of just died, and thus you don't really see it. If it's like pitch black in the room, then you'll see it. With this guy, yes, because this guy also has like the blue LEDs, but they're much brighter. This one is not so bright. So thankfully, I was able to actually get this these lights working because that was like my goal. That over there is like the original case that these parts were in. So with that out of the way, that's gonna end off today's video, guys. More videos will be coming soon. This is one of this video was actually a video I wanted to make for a long time now, and thankfully I actually made it. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.